From humble beginnings to the supreme heights of divine power, Shi Hao, also known as the Desolate Sky Emperor, carved his name into the annals of history with unmatched strength, indomitable will, and a soul that never bowed to fate. In perfect world, every step he took was forged through life and death trials. His battles are not just fights, they are eternal legends that inspire awe, sorrow, and admiration for generations to come. Today, let us revisit the 10 greatest battles of Emperor Huang Tian, Shi Hao, and witness how he rose to become an immortal figure who stood above all of ancient and modern times. Battle 10, the Duel of Two Stones, Shi Hao versus Shi Yi. In a battle written in the stars, two supreme talents, Shi Hao and Shi Yi, finally clashed. Both were gifted with unmatched abilities. Shi Hao mastered the Kunpeng arts, allowing him to travel thousands of miles in an instant, while Shi Yi wielded the rare double pupils, capable of seeing through illusion and unraveling reality. Their duel was not just a contest of strength, but of fate itself. With the heavens roaring and the earth trembling, Shi Hao fought with relentless determination, finally landing a punch that shattered Shi Yi's foundation. In destiny, this battle symbolized more than victory. It was a declaration. Fate does not determine greatness, willpower does. Battle 9, surrounded by 7 divine fire experts. Victory from desperation. While still in the formation realm, Shi Hao faced an impossible situation. Besieged by 7 divine fire realm masters in a deadly formation. Everyone thought it was his end, but he didn't retreat. With supreme agility and a sharp tactical mind, Shi Hao danced through the killing array. When all seemed lost, he chose to burn his supreme bone, releasing a terrifying burst of power that turned the battle on its head. He triumphed, but at great cost. Cursed with green copper corrosion and grievously wounded, he was sealed in a tomb. Yet his spirit, blazing with courage even in defeat, became an immortal tale of resilience. Battle 8, Immortal Realm Showdown, Shi Hao versus the Ancient Clans. In the secret realm of immortals, elites from across the ancient clans gathered to prove their strength. Alone, Shi Hao entered this brutal arena, where kings and gods clashed for supremacy. One by one, he defeated heirs of the immortal palace, divine bloodlines, and the strongest of the old world. Even against the combined siege of Shi Yi, the 10-crowned king, the exiled fairy, and Ningchuan, Shi Hao remained fearless. He surpassed every challenge, standing victorious at the center of chaos. From that day forward, the name Huang thundered across the 3,000 states. Battle 7, Across Eras, Shi Hao vs. He Wushuang, Branded Battle. On the ancient battlefield of a foreign land, even as mere branded bodies, Shi Hao and the peerless genius, He Wushuang, clashed with unmatched might. Their fight was a fusion of peak Taoist magic and physical combat, every blow shaking the heavens. With no holding back, they fought until both were left broken and lifeless. No victor, only mutual admiration. This battle was not about winning. It was about honor, respect, and the pure pursuit of martial perfection across time. Battle 6, the Battle of Tianyuan, Shi Hao versus Immortal King. Lan, when the arrogant foreign immortal king Lan invaded, threatening the 9 heavens and 10 earths, Shi Hao stepped forward. By summoning his past and future selves, he fused their power into one, unleashing a force so massive it could shatter space itself. In a battle that tore through the void, he struck Lan down, forcing the once proud king to flee in disgrace, crying, "You Tuo, help me!" This battle crushed foreign arrogance and marked Shi Hao as a force that even immortal kings feared. Battle 5, Shi Hao enters the foreign land. Immortal King Conquest. After reaching the Immortal King realm, Shi Hao took the war to the enemy. Sword in hand, he marched into the foreign land alone. Wherever he walked, kings fell. With every swing, he left behind shattered worlds. His power was so overwhelming that once arrogant enemies fell silent, no longer daring to call themselves rulers. He became a god of war, standing atop the foreign realm, commanding respect from all of creation. Battle for 30,000-year war. The 4 Emperors Siege. When the Sea of Realm opened, darkness surged, and the 4 Emperors launched a coordinated assault. The world descended into despair. Shi Hao stood alone, facing off against them in a war that lasted 30,000 years. His friends perished, the heavenly palace crumbled, but he never gave in. Even as grief consumed him, he grew stronger, until finally he pierced the enemy with a blade that shattered the heavens. The dark race was annihilated and peace returned. But the cost? Everything he once held dear. Battle 3. Shi Hao becomes Immortal Emperor. Against the corpse. Immortal Emperor. At the end of all things, Shi Hao faced the corpse. Immortal Emperor, a being of eternal power. This battle was more than a fight. It was a test of fate, existence, and transcendence. On the verge of death, Shi Hao shattered his limits, perfected his imperial laws, and ascended. He severed eternity with a single sword, destroyed the enemy, and sealed the heavens. From this moment, he created the perfect world, offering salvation to all living beings. Battle 2. The Plateau's Darkness. 3 ancestors fall as the sacrificial immortal emperor. Shi Hao entered the terrifying plateau alone, a place of endless darkness. Here he faced the 3 ancestors of the strange race. In a clash of raw power and absolute will, he annihilated them and even wiped out a Legion-level immortal emperor with just one palm. Then when the people of the world cried out for their hero, he returned and spoke a simple phrase, "Yes, I have always been here." Those words became a light that banished darkness and gave the world hope. Battle 1. The Final Dark Festival, The Last Stand. In the end, the plateau consciousness disturbed the order of time. The ultimate darkness awakened early, bringing destruction to past, present, and future. The world trembled as chaos engulfed all realms. Shi Hao rose once more to fight the final battle. Side by side with Emperor Huang Tian, his sword shattered time and space. His will held back the end of all things. Blood dyed the sky. Worlds burned. Emperors fell. But Shi Hao did not. With everything crumbling around him, he stood firm until the very end. His final stand carved his legacy into the river of eternity, becoming a myth that no one can surpass. Shi Hao's life wasn't just a journey of power, it was a saga of heartache, resilience, and ultimate defiance. He defied fate, overcame gods, and protected the world, no matter the cost. Through every loss, every sacrifice, and every battle, he reminded us, true strength is not measured by how high you rise, but by how far you're willing to go to protect what matters most. That is why Shi Hao, Emperor Huang Tian, will forever be remembered as the invincible guardian of the perfect world. And there you have it, the 10 greatest battles of Emperor Huang Tian, Shi Hao. Each fight wasn't just about strength, it was about heart, sacrifice, and a will that refused to bow to destiny. His legend reminds us that even in the darkest moments, with unwavering courage, we can carve our own path and protect the world we believe in. If this story moved you, inspired you, or gave you chills, let me know in the comments. Are you Team Shi Hao? What was your favorite battle? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a deep dive into the most epic stories in the world of cultivation, immortals, and legendary heroes. Until next time, stay strong, stay fearless, and chase your own perfect world.